Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ed Talk TV, Conversations Worth Having. I'm your host, Ed Troxel, Facebook Live producer, helping you, the small business owner, show up, deliver, and engage here online through live broadcasting. And today you are in for a special treat. I'm so excited about what we're going to talk about today. It's the topic that many of us want to know for normal business, but especially now with everything going on, how to generate more leads in our business. And so we're going to get into that. Before we do, if you're new around here, be sure to say hello right down there, even if you're watching the replay. Super important, because I want to be able to connect with you. I want to be able to have a two-way conversation here, because that's the beauty of live streaming. It allows us to be able to connect even if we're not there in person with each other. Now, before we jump into today's content, I also want to mention about all the things going on, right? How many of you are adjusting your work-life balance right now? Even if you're watching the replay, let me know. What are some of the things that you're doing to keep yourself busy? And not just to keep yourself busy, but what are some of the things that you're doing to help your business adjust? Because as we know, right now, especially, there's a lot of adjustments we have to make. There's a lot of pivots we have to make. And it's so important to be paying attention to those and thinking outside the box, asking ourselves, what can we do, not what can't we do? Because when we focus on what we can do and we take that time to really think about what's available to us, how we can use the technology around us that is right here in our fingertips to better serve our clients, to better serve our business needs, then we can really embrace everything that's coming up, everything that we're moving forward with. So really take the time, if you haven't already, to just take a moment for yourself, because I know there's a lot of things going on in the world. It gets crazy. And take a moment for yourself. Make sure that you have that me time, that self-care time, because you need it. And then during that time, you're actually going to start getting a little bit more creative. You're going to start thinking outside the box. And that's what this episode is here to help you with. For those who have followed me, you know that throughout the show, I always am talking about ways that you can use live streaming, ways that you can use online social media to really help you and your business grow. And if you don't know already, being online is the way to do things. Like, even if you have a physical location, you still need to tie in the online world more so now than ever. So let me know, what are some of the things that either you're doing to adjust with your business, or that you've seen people do they're adjusting to their business. I've created some resources online if people need it. Let me know in the comments there, even if you're watching the replay. Let me know if you need any resources to kind of help you with this quarantine time. But what I want to talk about today is what's the number one way to generate more leads here online for your business? It is, can you guess? You have to go live. It's all about live broadcasting. Now, you know this because I talk about it all the time during normal circumstances, and now even more so than ever. And we're going to take a look at an example here in just a second. But really, you need to embrace live broadcasting. Now, I know a lot of you have heard that. You hear, okay, go live, just open up Facebook, just do that, and go. But what does it really mean? How do you really actually show up and go live with a plan? And that's the stuff that I've been working on, as many of you probably know, with the new Business Gone Live service. And while I realize that working one-on-one with someone right now may not be in the books for you, it may not be in the cards, I actually spent the whole weekend working on transforming the service into a self-study, into an online course for you. So I'm super excited to be able to share that with you guys live right now. I was actually going to wait, but what better way to kick off your Monday and kick off the work week with sharing this. So just so you know, this is now a self-study given the situation, given the circumstances, and it is now available for purchase if you need it to go ahead and learn not only how to go live, but I'm actually walking you through the process that I work with my one-on-one clients. This is the stuff that I do with them. And now I'm packaged it together for you guys here in a self-study online course because I know times are tough and I know that we have a lot of work to do moving forward. And I want us to start now, especially for those who haven't started yet. If you've already started live streaming, awesome. This is still going to help you. This is going to take you to that next level. But understand that it's one of those things that we have to embrace. I've told some of you this before. I'll tell it again, that when it comes to live broadcasting and when it comes to your business, it's one of the things that I knew back 5 years ago when I first started my business, that was the only way I was going to stand out online, is if I went live. I never wanted to go in front of the camera. I was always the guy behind the scenes, producing, doing all of the things. I never wanted to be in front of the camera. However, I knew that if I wanted my business to succeed here online, and if I wanted to stand out here online and generate more leads for my business, I had to step in front of the camera. And so I did. And I pushed past my fears and I pushed past the obstacles. I didn't have anybody training me. I didn't have a guide. I had to be my own guide. So I've taken all of that stuff and I've created the framework, and now it's packaged together for you guys in the online course. So it's available as of right this minute. I literally just pushed it live. I've been working on it all weekend for you guys. It's there if you need it. Again, let me help you show up, deliver, and engage here online. Let's take this time right now to really give your marketing efforts a boost and really help you set that solid foundation so that you can keep things moving forward. And then that way you're ready and prepared when that new normal comes around, right? Because you want to make sure that you're planning things now that are going to help your business keep moving forward. Even if it's at a standstill at the moment, you still need to keep the ball rolling. And part of that, in the example that I mentioned at the beginning here that I want to share with you guys, is I'm going to share my screen. This is exciting for me, and it should be for you as well. Is this morning, Kelly and Ryan, I don't know if you watch any of the talk shows, part of my job is to keep up on what talk shows are out there and what people are doing and how they're doing it. And so this morning, Kelly and Ryan did something that I haven't seen any other talk show do. And it's so awesome. I'm going to nerd out with you guys, but they embraced live broadcasting. So everyone right now is doing this, well, should be doing the social distancing, right? Jobs have changed right now. You can't just go into work like you used to for the majority of us, and everything's changed. And so they are a daily talk show. They're on every morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And right now they can't be in the studio. They can't do what they normally do. So rather than play reruns all the time, what did they do? They got together, social distancing wise, and were able to create their live broadcast. And they went live on national TV, roughly, like just like what we're doing here, and did their show because they didn't let the circumstances stop them. They had their moments, I'm sure, and they said, okay, what can we do? We can't go in the studio. We can't do this. But what can we do? Oh, we can take our live streaming option and we can still produce the show from our homes and show up for our audience. That is key, my friends. I know you hear it from me all the time, but I wanted to show you this because this is proof, if you needed it, that you need to embrace live broadcasting for your business. No matter what level you're at, just starting, you've been in business for years, you don't think you need social, you don't think you need live broadcasting, it's a good idea to have it. Let it be part of your marketing plan. Let it help you boost your marketing efforts online because it's crucial, especially now when everyone's at home, everyone's scrolling through their newsfeed, everyone is trying to figure out what's next. You know what's next. You got to get in front of the camera. So let me help you. Let me be that guide, and let me show you how you can do that. So I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that this inspires you to really start planning, if you haven't already, ways that you can get in front of the camera. Whether you're working with me or someone else, or you want to do the hard work and try to structure it yourself, that's fine. I just want to encourage you to really show up for your audience because they are waiting for you. They are out there. And, I will say some of the comments on Kelly and Ryan's live broadcast this morning. I went through a couple different places of theirs where they had it, and the comments were amazing. People were saying, yes, thank you for showing up. It's part of my daily routine, and it was so good to have you. I feel less anxiety because I see you. I'm excited to see you back, and that it's not a rerun. Like, people want to see you. They want to experience what you have to offer, and they can't do that if you don't show up. They can't do that if you don't deliver live what it is you have to offer. You can't get this same energy, this same vibe that I'm putting out right now if I would have just wrote, go live. If I just posted, question, how do I generate more leads in my business? Answer, go live, and then had a photo. That's not going to give you the same energy and the same feels as this, right? You can see me, you can hear me, you can feel the energy, you can see my goofiness and how I love live broadcasting and what it's done for me, an introvert at heart. Trust me, introvert at heart. But I've had practice. I've been doing the work for 5 years now. It's been a lot of work, and it still continues to build. And what you see here and what you're going to see actually on the sales, actually, I could just pull it up because we have the screen share option. I can actually pull up the, if you guys want to see it, the new video I created yesterday. Again, I've been doing all of the work this weekend for you guys. So let me pull up this video for you guys to watch because I want to show you the live streaming journey that I've been on and the live streaming journey you should be on, because what you see here takes time. You don't just jump into it. And this is, when I say go live, I don't expect you to do this. I expect you to take the Business Gone Live course that I just published live during this broadcast. I expect you to take that course and be able to set the solid foundation to go live from your phone with a plan and having that framework so that then you can quickly, if you want to, upgrade to this, which is the desktop, which is getting the fancy footwork here. So let me pull up the video just because you guys can see it. You can watch the replay and let me know your thoughts, but let me go ahead and share my screen with you because we're here and we might as well. I'm going to bring this full screen for you, and let's go full screen with this one. All right. So be prepared for the different hairstyles too. Can you guys see how that works, like that's just a snippet of, and that's on the My Business Gone Live page. But I just want to show you, like, there's a progression that goes on. You don't just show up and be perfect all the time, or some of the time, on live broadcasting. You have to go through the work. You have to go through the different stages, and you have to realize that live broadcasting, we don't expect perfection. I talk about that a lot in the course, but we don't expect perfection. We expect you to just show up, deliver, and then engage when other people engage. That's what we expect. So I hope that this helps. I hope that you take this seriously and will be able to move forward in your live streaming journey. If you need help, please reach out. Like I said, that course just dropped during this episode, and it is a beta round. So you definitely, if you've been thinking about live streaming or you want to get into it at all or step your game up, you need to go get that, because it's a limited time at that price. And that's the exact framework that I'm working with one-on-one clients on. So you want to make sure that you jump into that. And I hope that that helps, given everything that's going on in the world. And if you need anything, please reach out. I'd love to point you in the right direction and just help you any way I can. And just know that we got this. We have to get a little more creative in our business strategies and be able to really push past the comfort zone, be a little uncomfortable. But remember, change equals growth. And we as business owners want to continue to grow our business, and we want to continue to keep moving forward. So we have to be a little uncomfortable, sometimes a lot uncomfortable. But if we keep planning, if we keep thinking about what can we do, we will be able to keep pushing forward. So I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay home. And I look forward to seeing you guys pop up in my news feed, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care.